You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday. We're back with another claim sale. I have been busy all week getting ready for Super Jersey Comic Expo. But I figured let's take a little bit of time out of the night tonight. Have a nice claim sale on the Experience. This might be the only one for the week. We'll see how I feel over the weekend. Maybe I'll go live from the show. But yeah, before we get into it, roll the theme music. Just posting that on Instagram to let everyone know where I am. We got some books up on the wall already. We'll go over those in just a second. Just want to say hi to everyone. What's up, Kenneth Bird? How you doing? From Virginia. Very cool. I go to Virginia often. I got some family there. I'm in the Philadelphia area myself. It's 360 time. Josh, you are correct. It is 360 time. Round guy. What's up? What's up? Hope all is well with you. Just shipped your books out today from the weekend and stuff. And yeah, let's get started with what's up here right now. And Texas in the house as well. Let's show what's up on the wall. We got G.I. Joe #1. Now this is a low grade one, but it's only $40. Pretty hard to find that book under 100 unless you're going to get a low grade copy. This one, plenty of spine ticks and a little bit of a pen on Spider-Man's face right down there. Then we got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #90. This is the first appearance of the black suit in this title. Second appearance overall of the black suit. And it's a newsstand. Very fine condition. Very fine. Maybe very fine near mint. Then we got a low grade copy, but low grade is better than no grade. Amazing Adventures #12. This is the second appearance of Beast with the Fur. $15 on that. And then we got Avengers #166. This is the issue where Wonder Man joins, and this is a pretty sharp copy. Very fine range on that one. Nice sharp copy for a Bronze Age book. Going down a row, we got Amazing Spider-Man 279. This is one of the Hobgoblin Saga books, as you can see by the front cover. On F, we've got 272. This is the first appearance of Slide. These are both high grade as well. Got this guy right here, kind of lower side of mid grade on this one. Captain Marvel #11. Great Silver Age book. Pretty cool Herb Trimpe cover. And last but not least, we got Marvel Dark Ages 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for just $10. So that's half off cover price? I think these are $3.99 cover price books. Actually, $4.99. I lied. So more than half off cover price on those Dark Ages 1 through 5. Let's see. We already got some claims up in here. Round guy claiming C. The Beast. Nice. Make a new stack for you, round guy. And again, I am doing Super Jersey Comic Expo this weekend. So if you are in the Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Connecticut, whatever area, come hang out. It's well worth it to come to. The show is free. It's a free comic convention, and there's some pretty big names there. Scott Hanna will be there. Louise and Walt Simonson will both be there. And like I said, it's free, so come by. Hello from the North Pole. Very cool. Is that North Pole, Alaska, Lyle? Because I actually I got a buddy up there, a comic buddy, who has a store in North Pole, Alaska. Super pumped for Saturday. Me too. Also, E and F. Very nice. Amazing Spider-Man stuff. Always goes. Amazing Spider-Man stuff is always hot. Of course, the most collected run in all of comic books. Amazing Spider-Man. Makes sense. Makes sense. We got a claim on H. Wow. Things are just flying off the wall. an unprecedented amount. Let's do it. Let's keep it going. As always, we're going for an hour tonight, and I very much need to get some sleep after this. But we'll rock and roll through the whole hour here. Let's see. Round Guy. I gave Jamil the Dazzler. And I think I gave you one as well. I think I gave both of you the Dazzler. Since it was so nice of you to give that to him, I figured I'd throw one in your box as well. So you both got the Dazzler. Hope you enjoyed. Let's see. He's actually pretty close to the North Pole. That's very cool. All right. Well, we sold some books off the wall already. So let's do this. I'm going to fill in the blank right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to fill it in with this book. That makes more sense. I'm going to throw this up here, and we'll fill in this bottom row. 508 miles from the North Pole. That's pretty cool. 1,300 miles close or further from North Pole, Alaska. Gotcha. All right, very cool. Well, welcome. I am from a much different area, a land called Philadelphia. All right, we got, let's throw up another Bronze Age Avengers book. This one's actually even earlier than this. This is issue 99. Last double-digit issue here. Great cover, Bronze Age book. A nice mid-grade copy, probably like in the 6, maybe even a 7 range. What happens in this book? I think like Hawkeye rejoins, I think. $20 up on E. We got Rom #1, and this is a nice sharp copy. You know, not 9/8 contender or anything like this, but I would call this one very fine. It does have a little corner ding down here. $15 on that. Rom #1, first appearance of Rom the Space Knight. This one's a little $5 book. Nothing serious. I used to have it for 10, but we dropped the price. Joker's Asylum, Penguin #1. Nice little one-shot Penguin book, $5. And last but not least, their first official appearance in comics. Now, this one's got a couple. Actually, I don't think these are dings around the edge. I think this book, the blade, the cutting blade, was dull because it looks like there's some dings around the edge, but I honestly think it's from the cutting blade on during the production process. But $10. I lowered the price a little bit because those little dings and stuff. But X Factor #1, their first full comic book appearance. Let's check the chat. Lyle's a Yeti. Okay, cool. It's negative 30 degrees right now. Holy crap. I hope we get some negative 30 weather here on the East Coast. I don't want it to be that cold. I don't know about you, Josh, but that's a little too cold for me. 30 degrees, that's fine. 20 degrees, that's fine. I can even deal with it into the teens. Once we get down to the single digits, it's like, oh, nope, I don't want to go outside. I like the cold, though. I much prefer the winter as opposed to the heat of the summer. All right, top row is going to come down in just a second. I've got plenty of stuff. I hope y'all want to see like some Silver Age because I actually pulled out some. Now it's low grade, but it's some affordable Silver Age stuff. Books that are normally, anywhere from $50 to $100 normally. A lot of these books are $10, $20, $30 because of condition. So we'll throw these up in just a little bit. Yeah, don't blame you. What's the grade on E? Bronze Age Nerd. It's a mid-grade book. I said probably like 6.65 on this one. It's got some spine ticks. It's got a little corner ding up at the top. 6.65 on this one. A decent looking copy, a mid-grade. 6.65. Fine plus, if you will. Lower grade is better than no grade. True. Oh, you meant A. Oh, A is low grade. Yeah, A's got a bunch of spine ticks. Somebody did a little penmanship on Spider-Man's face right there. This is that low grade copy of G.I. Joe numero uno. But affordable copy, if you will. I am going to take that top row down. So last chance to grab any of those, and then we'll move on. We'll move on. Again, I got low grade Silver Age. Some of it's very low grade. Some of it's like a 0.5 or a 1. This one's beat. Pretty cool books, though. Some more expensive books. All right, top row is going to come down in just a second. Let's take this down. Throw some other stuff up. And I've got stuff other than Silver Age as well. I've got plenty of stuff on hand because I'm currently, like I said, getting ready for Super Jersey Comic Expo. Let's do a little mix of things right here. This is a big mix of bunch. Now this is super low grade. There's no back cover. This is as reader copy as it gets. No back cover. The front cover is stapled on. Low grade. But this is Tales to Astonish number, what is this, 59? 60. Tales to Astonish 60. The first, at least I think it's number 60. I don't know because it's missing that chunk of the cover. Normally, very expensive book. Obviously, this one is just an absolute reader copy. $10 on that one. That is the first Hulk in title. First Hulk being featured in the book. We got Journey to Mystery, number 118. This one, low grade. Let's see, we got a 2.0 to 2.5 due to a detached centerfold on this one. This one, cover is attached. It is complete, but centerfold is detached. I got $25 on it. That early Journey into Mystery before it becomes the Thor run. Great cover, too. Thor versus the Destroyer. Then we got Mighty Avengers, number 66. This one is a 3.0. Due to the bottom staple being detached. This is the first mention of adamantium, though. A pretty decent key. Again, 3.0, bottom staple detached. $25 on that one. And if anyone's into Popeye and stuff like that, this is a cheaper one. This one's mid-grade, though. This one's actually a pretty nice-looking book. This is Comic Album featuring Popeye. I can check the year on this one. I want to say this was late 50s. Late 1950s on this one, but I can check the date if you would like me to. $15 on that, up on D. And let's check the chat. Round Guy, I got a 357 for you. I got two of them, actually. What was B again? I think you were asking about the B that I took down. That was Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man 90. This is the second appearance of Spider-Man in the black suit. Very fine. Newsstand if you care about that. That's up for grabs if you'd like that. Let's see. Tales to Astonish 60. Yeah, there we go. I like Philadelphia. Was there in 1974. Well, I was not because I was negative 16 years old in 1974. But yes, great city. I love it. I live outside of the city. I live in the suburbs, but I'm less than a 10-minute drive from city limits. So I can kind of get anywhere I want in the city in about 45 minutes. So it's where I like to be. What grades you got on the 357s? One's right here. Let me actually figure out how to maneuver this. I got this box over here. All right. Hopefully I'm out of the way. Let's see. Batman 357. Where are you? Here we go. All right, let me pop this one out. I think I remember this one being around the very fine range. Yeah, it's got a little bit of color rub on the back. A little bit of color rub up there. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. A little bit of an indentation. Front looks pretty clean, other than a couple of color-breaking spine ticks. Does it have the Atari? Yep. Always got to make sure this has the Atari ad in it. First time I ever noticed this, I thought at first that it might be a Mark Jewelers, but it's an Atari ad as well as an ad for Omega Man #1. Pretty cool. Yeah, this guy's complete and everything. Looks clean on the inside of the front cover. Yeah, it's got a little bit of foxing, a little bit of discoloration on the back, but Yeah, I'm thinking probably a 7580, maybe an 85. So a decent looking copy. Very fine range on this one. I have it for $85. $85. First Jason Todd, first Killer Croc. It's a newsstand if you care about that. Doesn't matter too much, but I'll put that off to the side if you want it. Let's see. And it's a newsstand. Yep. Yeah, that's that book's from the mid 80s. What, 1985? So it really doesn't matter too much that it's a newsstand. I know people like to collect the newsstands, even if they aren't, real expensive ones. But the 90s newsstands, especially the late 90s and even into the early 2000s, those are the newsstands you want. I'm going to take down this bottom row. And that the best one, I think that is the best one that I have. Yeah, I think the other one is like a real like mid-grade copy with some pretty deep spine ticks. Let's throw these up next. These are pretty rare indie books I got going up right now. This is Cyberfrog number 0, the Art Adams variant cover. If you're not sure what this book is, look this up on eBay. Cyberfrog 0, Art Adams variant. Cheapest one that sold recently sold for $50. I got them for $40. And I also have issue number 2 of Cyberfrog for $15. Issue number 3, also $15. These are all high grade, near mint, really beautiful copies. And issue number 4, also for $15. So $15 a piece on those Cyberfrogs. Early directs are overlooked. Yeah, I agree. Back before, especially the ones when they were just doing the slash through the barcode, I think those are really small parts of the print run. And yeah, they're definitely overlooked. I mean, they were handled differently. They were handled with more care, but they are in fact scarcer. That is for sure. It's not the Canadian one. No. All hail Cyberfrog. There we go. Bundle deal? Yeah, I can do a bundle deal on the Cyberfrog. How about this? So this would normally be $85 for all of this. Did I do that math right? 45 plus 40? Yep, 85. I can't come down too much because these are hard to find books. But I'll do 75. I'll do $10 off if you want all of them. $10 off, $75 for the Cyberfrog bottom row. The Cyberfrog bottom row. And then, yeah, top row is going to come down in just a second. So deal. Awesome. Deal on those. Yeah, the Cyberfrog. It's got you got to be part of the fan base. You got to be into that. It's not like everyone is clamoring for Cyberfrog, but the people that love Cyberfrog definitely love Cyberfrog, and they're really scarce books. They were low print run indie books, especially the what's it called, the first run. Those are worth hundreds a piece. This run, a little bit more affordable. Let's put up one more Cyberfrog book since those went. This is Cyberfrog Reservoir Frog. I think this was a one-shot. $20 on this one. I have 2 of them, so if 2 people want them, 2 people got them. Put that up for $20. Wow, that's funny. Round Guy, you bought that Beast book from me. And I actually have another copy. Same condition, same price, $15. Round Guy already got one of these, but I just found another one. That's funny. And then I got Captain America 16, near mint, first appearance of Sin. Cynthia Schmidt, the daughter of Red Skull. First appearance of her as Sin. $25 on that for a nice near mint one. And Aquaman #1 from New 52, first appearance of Trench, $10. First appearance of Trench, Aquaman numero uno. Let's see. All right. Cool. Looks like we are good to go on that. Top row is going to come down in just a second. We're going to go to a quick commercial break first. So when we get back, we're going to take down this top row. We're going to fill it in with some other stuff. If you have anything that you specifically want, say it in the chat, whether it's a specific character, a specific era, a price point. Like I could go grab a $5 box if everyone wants to see $5 books, or I can go for the high value stuff because I got a box of $50 plus books right down there. I do have some slabs if people are into that. And just put it in the chat. And we'll go to a break in just a second. And when we come back, again, top row's coming down. And stick around because we're going all the way till 10 p.m. But let's hit that commercial break. Be right back.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula. You want the comics? You buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
We're back. Let's see. What was the question? Only all different Avengers. Josh, you're going to have to dig for that in my $5 bins this weekend. Let's see. What's your earlier Batman round guy? What's your earlier Batman? I'm not sure. Oh, he's asking round guy. Okay, gotcha. Barely in the high 200. I got a really cool collection. For those of you who have been following me for a little bit, Josh remembers this. I got a really cool Batman collection. It was every book from Batman 200 to 300. And there was also some detective from the same era, not complete. But then I think there was Batman beyond that as well. Batman like 301 to maybe 500 that I bought from the same guy later on. Speaking of Batman, now, I do have this. Boom. Forgot I had this one. This one is actually a nicer copy than the one that I just showed you before, Round Guy. This one I said was probably, 7.5, 8.0. This one is in the 9s. This one is a high grade one, near mint range on this one. Not a 9.8 contender. I'd be sending it in myself if it was a 9.8 contender because 9.8s go for like $700-800. But yeah, this is a decent copy. High grade for 120. If you want that one, you can let me know. I'll put it in your pile. Josh says, we shall dig. That's what the con's for, man. Lots of digging. Detective Comics for me is 47 and Batman 70. Yo, wow, Detective Comics 47. Is that what is my earliest detective? My earliest Batman, I have a Batman 4, but it's incomplete. My earliest complete Batman is 19. My earliest detective is I have a pre-Batman detective. I have a Detective Comics 22, which is pre-Batman. This might be my earliest detective. I don't think I have any earlier than this. This is Detective 68. Second appearance and first cover appearance of Two-Face. This is one of my favorite books that I have in my personal collection. And would you believe it? Some random guy had this book. And a guy that I know saw this book at his yard sale. And I paid him a lot for it. Don't worry, I didn't like rip him off and say, I'll give you $5 for that. I paid him a couple $1,000, but I still got a good deal on it. Gotta get graded to see where it's at. Think you could pull a 9.4 without work. Maybe. That's definitely the upper end of what this thing could pull without any work. There's just a little ding up in the corner, couple of small color breaks. I mean, if you want me to press it for you, I can press it for you. Oh, Josh, that just reminded me. I got to press your book before this weekend. Yeah, I mean, I think this thing, a 9.4 is definitely attainable on this book. It's a nice one. Doesn't really have, other than that corner ding and a couple of little micro ticks, it doesn't have any like big color breaks or anything like that, which that bodes well for getting a 9.4. If that's specifically the grade you want, I think this one is obtainable. And like I said, I'll happily press it for you if you do buy it. You need to send that in for grading. Yeah, it's a nice look. Oh, the Batman. Yeah, I do. I'm behind on grading my personal collections. I'm behind on grading everything, but especially my personal collection stuff. Gotta find the time, man. Gotta find the time. All right. Anyway, we gotta take this top row down. This has been sitting up here for a while. No one wants the Adamantium book. I think I gotta lower the price on that one. All right, let's go with 1, 2, 3, and 4. Little mix of stuff here. There's a very fine copy of Avengers number 232. First appearance of Eros as Star Fox, and obviously MCU character now, Harry Styles. Very excited to see that going forward. $20 on that for a very fine Avengers 232. $10 on this one, Astro City number 1. First Astro City book. Bunch of first appearances, obviously all the characters and stuff. $10 on that. Alex Ross artwork on that one. We got a very fine copy of Alf number 1. And it's a newsstand if you care about that at all. Alf number 1, what year was that? 1989, 1990. So in the realm of newsstands being, a little bit harder to find. And last but not least, we got a great cover here. It's kind of a mid-grade, low-grade, maybe like a 4.0, 4.5. Binky, number 61. Good girl cover art. Awesome beach shot there. $10 on that one. Up on D. Binky, number 61. Let's see. I have a chance at a 9.4 is why I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this one, if you can get a 9.4 for $120, I mean, it's probably a pretty good price. I probably would pull the trigger on that one. you can get like a firm, already graded 9.4. This one definitely has got a shot at a 9.4, but if you got an already graded one for 120, might as well grab that one. Let's see. Can someone tell me, does CGC grade Victorian and Platinum Age comics? Yeah, they should. They just started grading pulps, so I don't see why they wouldn't grade comic books that are pre Golden Age. They have to. I'm sure. But yeah, I would call them and just make sure. They're I will say this about CGC. A lot of people have stuff to say about the company. They don't like certain things, but their customer service is really good. If you call them with a problem, they will fix it. It might take a little bit to fix it. I know they're a little bit slow. They're what's it called? They make mistakes a bunch. Their quality control is not the best, but if they do make those mistakes, they'll fix it. Recently, some funny things have happened. We have sent in two of the same books, and they graded both of them. One was a mid-grade and one was a high-grade copy of the same book. They graded them both, and they put them in the wrong case. And I know they put them in the wrong case because one was very clearly mid-grade and one was very clearly high-grade. And you could look at these books and be like, they're in the wrong case. And we sent them back. They fixed it, all that stuff. So, yeah, not too bad. Any Kate Bishop or Young Avengers? I have a Young Avengers #1. I don't know where that is, honestly, Josh. It's probably packed up for the show already. But yeah, there will be plenty of Young Avengers at the show. Hopefully I can make sure I get through all that stuff. Let's throw up some X-Men, because who doesn't love X-Men? What are we taking down? That bottom row's coming down. The Reservoir Frogs. We got some X-Men coming up here. Some cheaper stuff. Nick Barucci, what's up, man? How you doing? Jumping in. Oh, yeah, hit the thumbs up button. I haven't said that once yet. Thanks, Nick, for the reminder. Nick is spying on me. Nick, are you creeping on him? Are you creeping on Lyle over here? All right, here's some affordable X-Men keys. Bronze Age stuff. Mid-grade. I almost said Avengers. X-Men 138. This is the issue where Cyclops leaves after Jean Grey's death. $10, mid-grade, X-Men 138. We got X-Men 153 next. This one, also mid-grade, $10 on that. Great Kitty Pryde cover. Everybody's happy. $10. I think there's something key about this as well. Maybe something with the Brood. Maybe. Speaking of the Brood, great Brood cover here. A mid-grade copy of issue 162. Solo Wolverine story and Wolverine cover. $10 on that one. Mid-grade. And speaking of Wolverine, we got Wastelanders Wolverine #1 for just $5. That's a really awesome cover. Look at this cover. I don't know who did the cover, but it's a good one. Boom. $5 on that. On H. Just dipped my toe into X-Men. Nice. X-Men is one of my main collections. X-Men, Amazing Spider-Man, Pre-Code Horror, and Batman. Those are my 4 main ones. Daredevil comes next. Let's see. Claim F at $10 Kitty Pryde. There we go. Boom. Let's see. Round Guy claims E and G. Excellent. E and G. Perfect. There we go. I'll surrender F to Round Guy. There we go. Nick, appreciate that. Round Guy, you're getting all 3 of them. Some good old mid-grade X-Men books. Good copies to have, to read, to upgrade later on if you care about doing so. Now we got some spots up here, so let's fill them in with, let's do some cheapies. Let's do a whole row of $5 books. This is X Deaths or 10 Deaths of Wolverine. Awesome cover. $5. I think that's cover price on this book. We got Punisher #1. This is from the Jason Aaron Punisher run. Very, very cool run where Punisher what does he become? The leader of the Hand, I think, or at least joins the Hand. I forget exactly the story there. And then we got Fantastic Four 60th anniversary issue. Look at that awesome cover. Big old 60 there. Issue number 35 of Fantastic Four. This is a nice, thick 64-page book. $5 on that one as the 60th anniversary. All $5. This book I know has a higher than $5 cover price. Let's see. DC or Star Wars? I can throw some of that stuff up for sure. Always share the like. Oh, Jamil's here. What's up, man? How you doing? Ask my wife. I have plenty of comics, according to her, at least. Yeah. Claim GFF. Claim G. Awesome. Thank you, Nick. Great book there. Awesome anniversary issue. Whew. Again, I'll remind everyone, if you are on the East Coast, the Northeast, Super Jersey Comic Expo is this weekend, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. Josh, I got some DC coming up for you in just a second. Let me just throw another $5 book up here. This has got a couple of spine ticks, probably a VF on this one. But this is a pretty pricey book if it's in high grade. This one, again, VF, not super high. Earth 2, number 26. Cover appearance of Val-Zod versus Kal-El. Superman versus Superman. $5. Val-Zod versus Kal-El. And then, yeah, top row is coming down in just a second. Did I miss any big books? Round Guy's got an offer, 110 on 357. Round Guy, you got a bunch of stuff already. Of course, I'll give you $10 off. That's fine. Mark it down to 110 for you. And if you want me to press that, let me know. I can press it for you if you want me to. If you don't want me to, I won't. But let me know either way so I know what to do with it before I ship it out. Top row is about to come down. Thank you, Round Guy. Everyone, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't yet. Definitely do it for Round Guy for grabbing a big book tonight. Yeah, Jamil, you didn't miss much other than Batman 357. I think those were the only books over $50. That was the only one over 100 for sure that was up. What's the CGC graded below? There's a couple of books down here. I'll just show them real quick before I flip the top row. 2 Golden Age Atlas Comics books. Atlas Comics. Both of these pre-code Atlas. This is Young Men number 19. 1953 pre-code War from Atlas. It's a 3.5, $125. And Crime Can't Win number 9. I almost said 12. Again, pre-code Crime. This is a 4.0 for $150. And yeah, this one had Bill Everett and Carl Burgos work on it. Pretty cool. And then the other one down here is First Prince of Nick Fury. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 1. Low grade, 1.8, but affordable, $700. This is a tough book to find. The only reason this presents really well for 1.8, it has taped down the spine. You can see it from the back. Let's try to get some better lighting here. Yeah, taped down the spine. Presents beautifully for a 1.8. $700 on that one. If anyone's interested, please press. Gotcha. I've been looking for a non-slab reasonable price and not beat. There you go. You got it. You got a good one there. All right, top row's coming down. I said I would put up some DC. So let's dive into that. We're going to do a little bit more, do a little commercial break again. Let's see, what time is it? 9:40. Perfect. So we're going to, maybe do a whole flip of the wall and then another commercial, and then we'll be back, of course, again. Let's see. Random request. ASM 316, G.I. Joe 22, House of Mysteries 11. I don't think I have an 11. I think I have a 12. I think I have a House of Mysteries 12, not 11. Felicia Hardy Black Cat number 1. I might have that Black Cat number 1. I don't have an ASM 316 or G.I. Joe 22 on tap at the moment. Let me put these DC books up. A couple of these are signed. Let's start off with the signed ones. This is Detective Comics number 27. This is the free special edition giveaway signed by Capullo. Cover artist, Greg Capullo. One of the best in the game. $25 on that. Near mint. I also have a book signed by, oh, look at that. It's got a Dynamic Forces. Shout out Nikki B. Dynamic Forces Certificate of Authenticity. Does this one too? No, that one does not have a COA. This one does. This is signed. This is Batman number 107. Multiple first appearances signed by James Tynion, who was the writer of this book, creator of all these characters. P.S. This is not a newsstand. This is a sticker that is on the bag. Must be a Dynamic Forces barcode sticker. Batman number 89. This is the first cameo appearance of Punchline. This is the variant. I think this is a 125, I want to say. I might be wrong about that, but either way, first cameo Punchline. Really awesome variant with Deathstroke. And last but not least, we got Batgirl number 1. This is the first Cassandra Cain Batgirl solo book. $10 on that, high grade on D. Let's check that chat. Bronze Age Nerd, I always appreciate the requests. I'll see if I can pull out that Felicia Hardy Black Cat number 1. I know I have one, but like I said, I'm getting ready for a con, so I am discombobulated tonight. Let's see. Great price. Someone claimed that. Lots of first appearances on B. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. We got a claim on D from Texidus. Great pick, Tex. It's a good book right there. And let's see. Have a Canadian comic. What is that? Desperado number 3, 1948. First appearance of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. What do you think that's worth? Grade 8.5. I don't know. I am not well versed on Westerns. That might be the subgenre, the comic genre that I'm the least well versed on. Superheroes, horror, all day. I know that stuff. Romance, I'm even dipping my toes into. War, I know some war stuff. Westerns, I am not. I just don't know. Batman number 3. This is, I believe, cameo. What is this? Cameo of the Court of Owls, I think. I think that's the key of this one. Great cover. Capullo and Snyder. You know what it is. $15 on that, up on D. Yeah, sure. Bronze Age. I can definitely message you if I do come across those books. Bottom row's about to come down. We're going to... Let's see. We got DC up top. We got to do some Marvel down on the bottom. How about that? How about a little bit of Bronze Age Thor? We'll do some Bronze Age Thor. And, ooh, a pretty cool preview book. First Talon. Oh, I thought issue number 2 is First Talon. This is issue number 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mixing those up. Either way, issue number 3 of Batman from the New 52 run. All right, bottom row. Hey, if anyone wants the bottom row, these are $5 books. How about this? I'm going to make a real good deal. 50% off if you buy the whole bottom row. Meaning, you pay $10, you get all 4 of these books. Just say claim bottom row, and they are yours. Again, 50% off if you buy the whole bottom row. Jamil says, yeah, Marvel. We'll give you a crack at some Marvel stuff in just a second then. See if any takers on this bottom row. Number 2 is First Lincoln. Claim bottom row. Nick Barucci. Boom, 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 boom. Got these books for less than cover price. Thank you, Nick. And let's fill this in with some Marvel, like I said. We got a mid-grade, like a 4 or 5 on this one. Thor number 192. I believe this is the last 15-cent issue. But yeah, that would be early Bronze Age Thor. I also have issue number 102. This is a little bit nicer, probably more like a 6.0, 6.5 maybe. Thor 102. It's got that great Bronze Age border. $10 on that. And then we got a milestone issue, Thor number 300, later in the Bronze Age. This one just has a freaking awesome cover. I love this cover with him throwing the hammer. Special 300th issue. Who did this cover? Pollard cover. This is a Pollard cover. $10 on G. And then last but not least, all you Darkhawk fans out there, Marvel Age number 97. This is the first preview of Darkhawk. This does predate Darkhawk number 1. $20 on this one. Near mint. Marvel Age 97. Preview Darkhawk. Let's see. Sorry, first Whisper Gang and Cameo of the Owls. Yeah, I thought it was Cameo of the Owls there. Thanks for that round, guy. Been looking for an Uncanny X-Men 134. Do I have a 134 on hand right now? I'm sure I have one somewhere in my inventory. Question is, do I have it right with me? And I do not have one right here with me. Again, I've got a convention this weekend, so a lot of my stuff is packed up for the convention already. Yep, Last Phoenix Saga book that you need. That's a good one. Fun fact, the episode 1 of Stranger Things, they actually reference that book. I forget what's happened. Like, one of them's chasing the other one, and he's like, if you don't get back here, I'm going to steal your X-Men 134. And I thought that was so cool that they, topically picked an early 80s X-Men book that would have been, a popular book at that time with a great story. That's first appearance of Dark Phoenix. For those of you who don't know, don't collect the X-Men stuff. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool little reference they threw in there to that first episode of Stranger Things. Let's see. Claim sale Friday. No, Texadus. There will be no claim sale this Friday because Saturday I have Super Jersey Comic Expo. Now, that being said, I will go live from Super Jersey Comic Expo as long as it's not too busy. Usually when it slows down towards the end of the show, I'll go live and do a claim sale then. So, Punisher World Journal 7 because of Mallrats. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I love Mallrats. Anyway, let's go to our last commercial break real quick. When we come back, we're going to run through some low-grade, cheap Silver Age stuff. I've been pulling a little bit out, but we're going to pull some more out in just a minute. When we get back from the break, we're going to do a quick wall of that stuff before we sign off for the night. But let's hit those commercials first.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP. According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
We're back. And also, we're back. A couple more books to put up. We're going to take down that top row in just a second. So if you want any of those, grab them now. Again, these two are signed, and they are all high grade. Modern books, you'll want them in high grade. Listen to Nick. He's saying good things about hitting that thumbs up button. Support the channel. Make sure you're subscribed if you are not yet, because there's a lot of good content here on The Experience. I'm not the only one that does sales. There's also Mint Hunter Comics that does sales, and Nick himself does some art sales on Friday nights. Definitely check that out sometime if you are into original comic book art. We got some low-grade Fantastic Four stuff. Let's see. This would all be late silver, maybe very early bronze. But we got a 3.0 Fantastic Four number 64. 64. Jack Kirby goodness. $15 on that. Again, 3.0. It is complete. It's intact. It's just low grade. And then we got some low grade 15 centers. These are all Jack Kirby books too. I got this one at a 2.5. Fantastic Four number 98. Doomsday on the Moon. Very cool. Jack Kirby Fantastic Four on the Moon cover. $10. Issue 102. This one is a 3.5, a little bit nicer. This one has a great Jack Kirby cover featuring Namor the Submariner, $15 on that one. And last but not least, this one's actually a pretty decent key. And this one's a little bit nicer looking, probably more like a 4.0 on this one. Fantastic Four number 110. This is the first cover appearance of Agatha Harkness. She's right there. Great Jack Kirby cover. Look at that thing face. $20 on this one. For some reason, the sticker must have fallen off. Let me get you a sticker real quick on that. And then I will check the chat. Boom. And then bottom row's coming down. So last chance on any of those. Let's check the chat real quick. Sharing is definitely caring. I agree with that. That's why I only dabble in X-Men for reading. Claim on A. What's up, Brad Perez? How you doing? Thank you. Boom. If you're just coming in now, there will not be a regular Friday night claim sale from me like there normally is, because I have a convention Saturday, Super Jersey Comic Expo. So if you're in driving distance of northern Jersey, definitely come out. Let's throw up a couple more books before the end of the night. Taking that bottom row down, and we got to fill in the gap up there as well. Let's throw up Tales of Suspense number 87. This one, 2.5 to 3.0 on this. Low grade is better than no grade. Iron Man versus, is that Mole Man? I think it's Iron Man versus Mole Man there. $12. Bottom row's coming down on that one. Let's see. We got Got Brian Perez. Take an offer of 25 on G&H. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm about to take them down anyway. I got you on that one, Bronze Age. Thank you. And just so everyone knows, I know Bronze Age, I think this might be the first time that you have purchased from me. I do all my invoicing at the end of the week. So, like I said, I'm probably going to do a claim sale from the convention on Saturday. So you won't get an invoice from me until Sunday. And it'll be bundled together. So if you do get something from me Saturday, I'll bundle it up for you. Jacques Cousteau, that's funny. Brian Perez claiming A again. Grabbing the other book I put up there. I'm not going to have time to switch the bottom row here. Let's see. What do we got? We got a couple minutes. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Yeah, still fill out the form. Yes, definitely fill out the form. That gives me your information and everything. And then, yeah, I'll send out the invoices, like I said, on Sunday. Speaking of Submariner, here's Submariner number 24. This one, 3.0, low grade, but great cover here. Submariner versus Tiger Shark, $10 up on E. Then we got some Silver Age Avengers, issue number 22. I got this one in a 3.5 to 4.0, so pretty decent copy. Captain America cover, Enchantress, $25 on that one, 3.5 to 4.0. I got an Avengers number 31 in a 4.0, $25. Another Captain America cover up on G. And Avengers number 51. This one is an interesting book because it does have extra staples added, but they're not doing anything. This book is complete and attached. Someone just decided to put a couple extra staples in it. They can be removed. If you want me to remove them, I can, if you really want me to. But $10, it's going to be a cheap one due to the extra staples. Avengers 51. We got a claim on F. And what was F? The Avengers. Nice. Great one, Jamil. Great one. And it is $9.57. So if you're thinking about grabbing something, it's time to grab it now because we are closing up shop in just a minute or two. I'll put something up to fill in the two gaps that are up there real quick. Let's see. This is a lower grade copy of this book. Fantastic Four number 243. Normally a pretty pricey book due to this Galactus cover. Who is this? John Byrne? Yeah, John Byrne Galactus Bronze Age cover. But yeah, it's low grade, so just $10 on that one up on A. And speaking of Fantastic Four, let's throw up this one. This is a cool book. First appearance of Aunt Petunia. Fantastic Four number 238. It's got a Doctor Doom cover, but as it says on the front, Doctor Doom is not in this Marvel comic. He's not in the book at all. They just put him on the cover to sell copies of the book. But it is the first Aunt Petunia. What Avengers is on G? That's Avengers number 31 in a 4.0. Yep, Avengers 31 in a 4.0. We got a claim H from Scruffy. Awesome. Thank you, Scruff. We got a bunch of claims towards the end of the night. Very good, very good. I like that. Scruffy, you got a big box coming from me. Scruffy's up in Canada, so we build up a big box and then ship it all at once. So that was, let's see, A and E for 15 for Round Guy. And there was already a claim on A. So Round Guy, I appreciate the offer, but whenever someone claims, it supersedes any offers. So Bronze Age, you got that for just $10. Thank you. And Round Guy, you were offering on E. How about this, Round Guy? I'm going to make this easy. I'm just going to give you this for $5 because I appreciate you. No need to, since you were trying to bundle those two together for 15, we'll just mark this down to 5 for you and put that. You got a big stack today. You got a big book. I'm just going to give that to you for 5. No problem at all. All right. Looks like we're done. It's 10 o'clock. We got to shut down shop. As always, thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you follow me on Instagram if you're not followed yet. And yeah, do all that stuff. Oh, by the way, I started putting out YouTube videos again. I took a month off, but finally I'm putting out full-length YouTube videos again. So go subscribe there if you haven't. 360 Comics. That's where you find me on everything. Anyway, let's peace out. And if you have any other questions, feel free. Message me on Instagram. And see you next week right here on The Experience. Bye.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.